Okay, for this problem, we are going to come up with some components of this graph and come up with the equation of the graph or the function. And by the way, just looking at how this peaks on x equals 0, you can call it a cosine function. You could call it a shifted sine function, but you're making life harder on yourself. So we're going to go with a cosine function on this. Now let's take a couple of pieces of information. Our amplitude is going to be from a center line to the peak or to the valley. And I'm looking at the center line because it's going from -1 to -7. So -1 minus -7 is 6. Divide that by 2, we get 3. So that's why our amplitude is 3. So this is 3 here. And your amplitude is always a positive number. And the center line I'm going with, so -1 to -4 is 3, -4 to -7 is 3, so 3. So our -4 is our center line. Y equals -4. And then they're asking about the period. So it's going from, here's a peak, and that's from 0 to 3. So that's the distance of 3. So the period is 3. So if you recall, the period, it's 0, that's no, was 3, which is 2 pi over b. So 3b equals 2 pi. So b equals 2 pi over 3. That's going to be our coefficient. And what else they want? They've got that. And I guess we could put it all together as, I guess, how it shifted down. And that's from the center line, so that's at -4. So we have our function f of x is going to be, the amplitude is 3 times cosine of, and then this b coefficient we found was 2 pi over 3. That's where they came up with this. 2 pi over 3 times x, and then it shifted down by 4, so that's why it's -4. And that's how we get this graph, the piece of the graph. And so this one's not so bad. Luckily they didn't have another component like a C that would have shifted it horizontally, but if we did, we would just work it out. Okay, hope this helps.